Hello everyone, my name is Yash and this is MACI Wrapper, which is a starter kit powered by MACI and Scaffold ETH. So you can create a private voting application using this starter kit very easily. So you can follow the steps in the README to install this and set this up. Let me just create a new blockchain instance using Yarn chain and then deploy the contracts. So you just need to write yarn deploy and it will deploy the contracts automatically for you. Compiling deployed, and then let's start the front end. So it's started on port 3000, and if we go to the browser, paste this. So this is the application. We need to sign a message and then register. So there is also a dark mode, and we can click on register to the MACI voting contract. Let me clear out my MetaMask cache. Okay, refresh this page, sign the message, register. After registering, as this address is admin, we also see the admin panel over here. So we can create a poll. Now for a normal user who is not an admin, let me show you how this will look. So let me open a new profile. So if I go to localhost 3000, and then this will create a burner address. So this is not connected to my MetaMask account or anywhere, like this is part of Scaffold ETH, and I can just use the faucet, and now this has 1 ether on hard hat network, and this has automatically signed the message like in the background, so we don't need to sign any message. And if we click on register, we see the transaction successfully completed without even signing the transaction. And also this is not an admin user, we do not see the admin button on the nav bar. So if we now go to the other profile and we see the admin panel, now let's refresh this page and create a poll. So let's just name it election 1 and set the timeout to 3 minutes, expiry to 3 minutes, and let's do multiple. So we can select these three different types of poll. So let's choose weighted multiple candidate select. I'll show you the other ones. Also we can select if we want quadratic voting or non-quadratic voting. Let's do quadratic voting, and let's name candidates. So candidate 1, candidate 2, and candidate 3. Let's do 3 candidates. We can do 25 candidate with the default settings. We can change some setting to add more candidates or reduce the number of candidates. So we have created the selection. The status is not started. It would start probably in a few seconds. Let's wait, and if we go to the home page, we see the election and the status is not started. If we go to the election right now, while it is not started, we don't see any vote button, but let's wait till this status changes to started. In the meantime, let me go to the other profile and also open this page. So yeah, oh, the election is now started on both the profiles. So let me just open the election and maybe just refresh the page to remove all the cache and other stuff. And let's select 2 different candidates and the votes for each candidate. As this is quadratic voting, 5 vote means 25 votes, which will be reduced from this account. And by default, like in the base config, I have set this to 99 votes. Like each account has 99 votes, so 5 would be 25, and then another 25 votes for this candidate. So that would be 50 votes in total. We can vote this. Now we see vote casted successfully. As this is a burner wallet, we do not need any authentication, like no signatures required. It is signing on our behalf, the application itself. And let's go to the other profile and let's vote these 2 with 4 votes each. 4 means 16, so 16 plus 16, that would be 32 votes from here. from the second account, and the MetaMask will pop up, and then we can confirm. So vote casted on both the polls. Now while this is ending, this will end soon. Let's create some other poll with some other variants. So election 2, and let's do 3 minutes for these two also. Multiple select and quadratic. Let's do candidate 1, 2, 3, created. Okay, so now this was created. Let's all, the first one is now closed, so it's expired. Let's create another one, election 3, and let's set its expiry to 25 minutes and single select. That's created. Okay, so now if we go to the home tab, we see these are the 3 ones, and the election 2 is also now open. So let's vote for these 2 candidates. Now we do not see any vote count here because this is multiple select, not weighted multiple select. So the admin can select which type of election or poll he wants to conduct. We have casted vote for this profile. Let's cast for the other profile. Where is it? Okay, this one. So if we go to the home page, go to the election 2. Let's vote for only the second candidate. So we have casted the vote successfully. In the meantime, the third election is also open. So this is a single select. So this has radio buttons instead of multiple select. So let's do candidate 1, and from the other profile, let's do candidate 3. Now if we go to the admin panel, we see the first one is closed and the second and third one are not yet closed. So let's compute the results. So for now, we will have to go to the MACI CLI tool, which is like, you can find the documentation on MACI PSE website. So you can see the documentation here in the command line interface. To install, you can go to introduction and probably in installation, you can follow these steps to install this tool. And let me find that out. Yeah, so this is the tool. Now what you need to do is first go to your project repository where we are running the starter kit, and in the packages in hardhat you will see contract addresses.json. This is a newly created file. Whenever you deploy the contracts, it will be updated, and this is not on Git. So we need to paste this file in the CLI build directory. So I will delete the previous contract addresses file and paste in the new one. So now if I run the merge signup command on poll ID 0, so poll ID 0 would be the first poll and subsequently the ID would increase. Let's do this. So we have merged the state of the signups. Now let's merge the messages. Now let's generate the proof. As we were doing the quadratic voting, this is the command. Now you need to change 2 parameters here. First is the private key. So I think this is the right private key, but you can find the private key in this file. This is also generated while we are deploying the contract. The coordinator key pair .json file in the packages hardhat folder, and you just need to copy the private key and paste it here and put in the poll ID. Then we need to run this command. It will generate the proof for that poll. So it has generated this proof. Now as you can see, so in the first poll we voted 5-5 from the first account for the candidate 2 and 3, and so we can see like 5-5 and 4-4 for the first and second candidate from the second account. The total votes required would be 16, then 16 plus 25, that is 41, and 25. So this tally file is computed. Let me find that out. So this tally.json file, we need to put this file on the admin panel, like admin panel. Let me open that up. Okay, so we can see upload the telefile. Let's upload it. So yeah, this is the right path. Let me upload it. Now if the file has like the wrong format, this would not succeed, like it would give you some errors, but as the file was having the right format, this was like finalized, and now we can see the status is result computed. If we click on view results, then we can see if the poll is already over, we do not see any option to vote, but we see the results which is like ranked. So candidate 2 received a lot, total 9 votes, so that's why he is ranked first, subsequently candidate 3 and candidate 1. Now let's also compute the results for the other file. Now we can do for poll 1. Now it has generated the proof for the poll 1. Let's upload this tally file. We can see the results, and the results take some time because it is fetching this from IPFS. Now we can see that the second poll was of multiple select, and from the first account we voted for candidate 1 and 2, single votes each, and from the second account we voted for only candidate 2, so that's why candidate 2 has 2 votes, candidate 1 has 1 vote, and candidate 3 has 0 votes, and this is also ranked. Now let's do for the third poll. This is generating proof for the third poll. Now it has generated the proof for the third poll, and we can see that for the first and third account it has 1 vote each, because we voted from the first account for the first candidate and from the second account for the third candidate. Now we can go to the admin panel, the result required actions, and then upload this tally file. All of these three have now results computed. The status of this has also changed. If you go to the results, we can see candidate 1 and 3 both have received 1 vote each. So thank you guys, and hope you like it.